Welcome everyone to Press Start. My name is Darcy and I hope you are all having a wonderful week. Valorant, the 5v5 competitive first-person shooter from Riot Games, went into closed beta today, and if you were lucky enough to get into the beta, well, I'm jealous of you, and I hope you really know that. The game is being played by all of the top streamers on Twitch, and as of this recording, has 1.6 million viewers, crushing numbers as fans hope to get in. Now, if you didn't guess, I, for one, did not get into the beta, so this video is not going to be my first impressions, how the game plays or anything like that. I will give my thoughts on the game when it comes to a viewer's perspective so far. No, this video is actually going to be on my thoughts on how getting into the beta works, and if I think it should continue in the future. Before I do though, if this is your first time to the channel or you're returning for another video, be sure to hit the subscribe button to be notified of future videos. And if you like what I'm doing, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below on your thoughts on the upcoming release of Valorant. All of this really helps me continue making new content for you guys and could potentially expand on what I'm able to offer. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So to give you a little bit of context, I've watched around roughly 5 hours of gameplay across today's beta, as well as the showing off of gameplay last week by various streamers. And to me, this is Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or CSGO for short, with Overwatch characters. It's 5 versus 5 with one team planting a bomb or trying to take out the defensive team, and the other team trying to stop them or defusing the bomb. Now, movement and gunplay are very similar to CSGO. I will clarify, I'm not saying it's exactly the same. Again, I'm saying it's similar. But the Overwatch character concept comes into play because each hero in the game has different abilities that they can use in either helping them on the offensive side or the defensive side. And so far, I'm loving the maps. I think they all look great. There's the long corridors for sniping as well as gunplay. And there's good verticality across the maps. I, again, think they all look really nice. The guns look nice and they sound well. They definitely seem like they pack a punch. I'll be able to tell more when I'm playing it if it feels that way as you're shooting. But so far, I would say as a viewer, they're nailing that. And the best part for me so far watching it is it really feels competitive. There's those games out there that come out with the idea that they're going to be a competitive game and have a good competitive scene, and then they don't deliver on it. I'm sure that you can think of one coming to your head. So far to me though, as I'm watching, it is really nailing it, and I can see a bright esport in its future and a dedicated player base, which really goes a long way for the longevity of a game. Now to the biggest part of this video, and that's getting into the beta. I hate how they've done this. To get into the beta, you have to first link your Riot Games account to your Twitch account. And then you have to watch a streamer who is streaming the game. And while they are streaming it and you are watching the game, you have a chance to get a key dropped into your Twitch notifications. To clarify, I know it's not an actual beta key, and I know some of you were probably about to sound off in the comments down below saying that. But to keep things simple, I'm just going to call it a beta key. Now, let me say from a business and marketing perspective, this is so smart. It really drives excitement for your game because your fans have to watch your game. So that drives the numbers up of viewers, and that drives it up on the browse page for your game. And then when you have a fan who maybe isn't exactly excited about your game, is scrolling through the browse page and they see it there with the large viewership, they'll go, I wonder what this game is like. I should click on it, which then drives the numbers up even more, and it's just a repeating cycle from there. It also makes viewership numbers higher for longer periods of time because no one knows when the key will drop for them. I've seen on Twitter countless people with 2, 3, 4, even one that had 20 tabs open, trying to hope that it will increase their chance of getting a beta key. Hell, I've literally had a tab open on my PC as well as having another one open on my phone through the app, just trying to get a key. Again, if you want to market a game and get people excited about it, this is the way to go. However, I hate this tactic, and I hope more companies do not do this in the future. I know When you sign up for a beta in the typical form through a website, it's similar in nature. You sign up, but you don't know if you're actually going to get in or not. It's all a chance. However, to me, that drives the genuine excitement for your game. People will tune in to the game if they're actually excited and they want to see how it's like and what it plays like and what fans think of it. They also will have a chance to get into the beta regardless of what they're watching or how long they're watching the game. I, for one, would be watching anyways because, again, I'm excited for this game. It ticks all the boxes that I'm looking for in a competitive game, and I really just want to see how my favorite streamers are handling the game and thinking about the game and the way they play the game. But I also wouldn't be spending so much time on it because I have other things to do. You know, I'm an adult having things to do around my house that I would watch it for a little while and go away, knowing that I signed up for a beta that I potentially could get in. But the other side of it, though, is not every streamer who is playing the game actually can give you a beta key. So just to give you a clarification for that, and I'll show it through the video here, when you're on the page, you have to actually use the filter for drops enabled to make sure you actually have a chance from watching. So to give an example, for instance, one of my favorite streamers, Shifter, who typically pulls in around 2,000 viewers or more in every League of Legends stream, is below 1,000 because he doesn't have drops, and it says so on his page. Now, I see the other side of it. This does help some of those other streamers who maybe don't have viewers like Shifter's numbers jumping in because they have a chance to get a key and they're now getting to watch this guy stream and maybe they'll hit the follow button. But I also see it hurting those longtime streamers like Shifter, and I also see those casual fans who maybe, oh, Shifter isn't getting a drop, well, I'm going to go watch Summit, or I'm going to watch Tim the Tatman. So now it drives even those other viewers who maybe had a chance to bring their numbers up, drives them further down below. And also, I want to clarify on top of this, this doesn't mean that the numbers are up there just because they're doing this. I think that is helping inflate the numbers some, but I don't think it's inflating the numbers a ton because people are just genuinely excited for this game. It's the next game from Riot Games in a different genre than what we've seen before with League of Legends. You know, when you have these kind of beta signups, I think it is best to blend the two together. Have a beta signup on a website, you go on there, sign up as typical, and then you give chances for beta drops, key drops through watching. So then that way, a person who maybe can't spend hours watching in hopes that they get into the beta, they still have a chance. They still can get a chance to go in, and then you just get that extra chance if you're watching it. I understand the way things are being done is ever changing. Every company is looking at different ways to do different things, and the beta sign up, yes, it's still being used, but it could be a thing of the past in the future as people see how this goes. And I'm not mad at Riot for making this decision. Again, as a person with a communications degree that encompasses marketing, this is knocking it out of the park. You are doing a great job to market this game and get people wanting to download it. I just hope, though, more companies do not tie chances to betas strictly on viewership. And I hope that we get back to a way of signing up for those fans who maybe are adults and can't sit on the computer for long periods of time. Let me know your thoughts on the game and your thoughts on the way to get into the beta in the comments down below. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know so then that way I can see if I'm alone on this one. But for now, that's all we have for this video. If you liked the video, once again, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And also hit that subscribe button and consider hitting the bell notification so you can be notified of every time that I post. Thank you again for tuning into this video, and as always, remember, your gaming news starts right here.